Текс. Ну чё, поехали. Я какой-то красный теперь надо. Так, секунду. Вот так вот. Так. Джедайский. Джедайский анклав, да, у нас? Ну, пойдем. Так, как-то меня очень сильно бьют. Я могу заметить. А мои напарники вообще дамагу не наносят.
To battle. I shall make this one see.
Так, пойдем сначала в ту сторону все же.
Let's go.
Не помню, она закольцована, кажется. Давайте сначала сюда пройдем. Здесь были какие-то комнаты. Закрытые. Не ведущие никуда. Почему подсвечивается? Подозрительно. Убейте. Стоят, смотрят. Он еще от чего-то хилится. Или у него просто реген постоянный. Непонятно. Затаился. Затойчи. Ого, а это откуда? Охренеть. Тазис, тазис.
How may I serve?
Что ты, блядь, делаешь?
How do you like that?
A weakness is revealed.
Let me handle this.
A weakness is revealed.
This won't take long.
My leg Rex! You've killed them! They're my pets!
Это ты воровка, на которую жаловался Луру?
I'm not a thief! People give to the Jedi in exchange for service. They were just giving.
Твои зверушки убивали людей.
They only attack the bad people. The salvagers, the thieves. This place is for Jedi. They aren't Jedi, they have to leave.
Я чувствую, что у тебя есть связь с силой.
I'm a Padawan, and one day I will learn enough to be a Jedi.
Каким образом сюда занесло подавана?
I was studying here when Darth Malak and the Sith came. I was outside the Enclave when my master left me at the Mandalay estate. Shen protected me. But the Sith came asking questions. All the Mandalays died. But I hid. Even when the estate was burning, I hid. So I hide. I'm hiding until my master returns.
Угу. Мотали, значит, убили, да? Они просто пропали. Это сложные времена. Я тоже была когда-то джедайкой.
You were? I had no idea. You aren't anymore? Are there any Jedi left?
Я потеряла свою связь с силой, но она возвращается.
Is that even possible? That's horrible. Are there any masters left to teach us?
Некто по имени Врук не так давно сюда заходил.
I remember him. I sent my leg Rex to get him to leave, but he just made my pets stop. I was going to talk to him, but the mercenaries came for him. They never come down here. I was surprised and hid. There was a big fight. They said they were going to take him someplace.
Насчет краш.
I know that was wrong. I'll stop. I was just trying to get enough credits to eat, but I'll think of something else. Something that doesn't hurt anyone.
Я джедай, и мне могут сгодиться любые найденные тобой артефакты.
I found some things. I don't know how to use them. Here, you can have them. I had a holocron, but it said terrible things. I threw it far away.
Что он
They
говорил?
told me the Jedi were no more, that I needed to survive and do anything to protect my home.
Это был голокрон ситхов? Он может быть опасным.
They're a bad holocron? I thought it was a dead Jedi Master trying to help me. He sounded so reasonable.
Оба. Отстань. Прислушайся к урокам своего мастера, а не голокрона.
The holocron was more forceful the longer I learned. It frightened me.
Где голокрон сейчас?
I threw it into the ruins. I went back to find it, but the salvager stole it. It was my only teacher.
Что ты собираешься делать теперь?
I don't know. I'll try to find a master to teach me. There have to be some left. I'm not going to use the Force until I find one. So much has gone wrong. Should I feel bad that I feel better? But I still need to find a master. The lessons I learned, I think I need to unlearn them.
Да пребудет с тобой сила.
And also with you. Thank you.
Полученные предметы. Зачем ты красный кристалл, крепление линзы светового меча. Кажется, это все, что мне нужно. Ну,
Yes, General?
у меня есть все детали светового меча.
Let me see what you have. That's everything. Now all you need is a little quiet time with the workbench.
Одноручный. Фиолетовый, красный, оранжевый. Ну, давай оранжевый. Найс. Ладно, качаю убеждение. Кайф. Всё. Обзавелись первым мечом. Надо бы его модифицировать, конечно. А здесь нет такой фишки, да, с путешествием назад. На это. На ястреб. Так, секунду. Угу. Все работает. Это хорошо. Ну, восстановленный контент, получается, чит. Или нет? Не знаю.
Yeah? I'll have this open in no time. Child's play.
Я, по идее, не должен был получить меч до... Ой, забыл изменить. До конца планеты. Наверное. А тут появилась некая девушка, которая дала мне все. Которое, по идее, не должно быть. О, тихо, тихо, тихо.
Let me handle this.
Да, хорош. Кстати, толчок-то работает? Хуже, да?
This won't take long.
Да чтоб такое?
How do you like that?
Работает хуже, но он зато урон наносит.
Is someone out there? Anybody? Help! Lagrix are everywhere! Help me! I'm trapped in here!
И Джоран?
Yes, yes I am. I locked the door in here. I thought I was gonna be Lagrek compost. Did you take care of him, stranger?
Лейгрики в этой зоне мертвы.
You must be fierce with a blaster then. Give me a moment. I sort of jammed the door a bit. Just don't leave.
Thanks for saving me. I thought those Lagrex had me for sure.
Пока ты не ушел. Что ты делал здесь внизу?
It's all Tapelay's fault. She said the entryway to the sublevel was safe enough. This area's hardly been explored. We barely got in here. And then everybody started going left and right, grabbing anything they could. It was every man for himself, and nobody was watching for Lagrex. Then before you know it, we were under attack by those beasts. So salvagers were running every which way, and they left me to die.
Ты что-нибудь нашел?
No, I didn't get anything. Now I'd just like to leave.
Я знаю, что ты что-то нашел. Ты Палай мне рассказала.
Fine. I did grab a couple of things from the room we were in, but it's just Jedi garbage.
Я могу заплатить тебе за то, что ты нашел.
Now, I hadn't thought of that. We could arrange something like that. That would work. I managed to grab 3 things. One's some sort of crystal, and the other looks like parts. For a lightsaber, maybe, I don't know. If you give me 1,300 credits, you can have it all. And that'll be enough for me to get off this rock. No returns on this. You're stuck with what you buy.
Могу я сначала посмотреть, что это?
Oh, it doesn't work that way. Maybe it's worth a lot more than 1,300 credits and you make off real good. Maybe it's a lot less, then I make off real good. You can buy it from me here or at the salvager camp. I'll hold on to it for you. I owe you that much at least. Just don't take too long.
Да, хер бы с ним. У меня нет таких денег.
I'll hold on to it then, but I won't sell it to anyone. If you want to buy it from me later, just meet me at the salvager camp.
Но его там, кажется, не будет. Ладно, смотрим, что тут еще есть.
Let's go.
A weakness is revealed.
Че такой веселый? Пернатый. Получены предметы мертвый сталкер.
I shall make this one see.
You asked for it.
Да, пожалуй, наверное, толчком надо все же пользоваться, нежели стазисом. Стазис, конечно, классно. И он, может быть, пригодится,
What's going on?
но на третьем уровне.
Soon you shall know pain. A weakness is revealed. A weakness is
Handle
revealed.
this.
Так, ну пока неплохо. Я думал, с ними будут проблемы. Оказалось, нет.
Yeah? I'll have this open in no time. Child's play.
Так, что у меня тут есть? Мой кристалл, но он не активирован еще. Так что устанавливать его рано. Ничего из этого, да? Ой. А, ну да, там не модифицируемый.
What's going on?
Так, ну-ка. 5, 15. Окей, ладно, пускай так бегает.
Let's go. I'll have this open in no time. Child's play.
Так, перчатки точности, это вот то, что у меня, да? Так, терминал дроидного отсека. Доступ к рабочему журналу. Журнал незавершенных заданий. Задача 104.6А. Главный техник Даргар Честер. Не могу поверить, что корпорация Зеркало выпустила новую модель протокольного дроида, у которого только изъянов. Партия, которую мы заказали месяц назад, уже сейчас горела от перегревов. Изерка сказал, что дроиды были рассчитаны на условия с температурным контролем. вроде звездолетов, но меня этим не купишь. Реальная проблема в том, что клятый энергоблок новой модели очень уж греется. И что хуже, прямо впритык к энергоблоку установлен выводной модулятор, который плавится первым делом. Излишне говорить, что без функционального выводного модулятора дроида достаточно задеть, чтобы он рванул, как фейерверк на День Республики. Так что я работаю с предом Зерка над тем, чтобы их дефектных дроидов заменили. Тем временем я отключил новых протокольных дроидов, чтобы больше не было происшествий. Конец. Так, посмотреть журнал предыдущих заданий. Доступны. Получение доступа к архивам рабочего журнала с главного компьютера. Соединение не удалось. Причина нет ответа от главного компьютера. Да, компьютер не активен. Локальное управление камерами. О, а можно подорвать? Нельзя. Реально. Было бы хорошо, если можно было бы. Диоды, контролирующие речевую систему, расплавились из-за близкого расположения энерго. Мне просто любопытно. Задействован алгоритм встречи и приветствия. Только вы закончите эту сессию, протокольный дроид начнет патрулировать зону. Он же взорвется? Ну, я так понимаю. Когда найдет какого-нибудь врага. Ну, удачи ему. Да поднимай. Ну хорош сопротивляться-то.
Let me handle this. Let's get this over with. Let's go.
Он сюда прется, черт. Так, умение. Вот, да. Теперь она должна жарить, как не знаю кто. О, у нее безумие появилось. Ну, пускай будет. Если она сообразит накладывать его, накидывать, то будет замечательно. Если же нет, то печально. Так, да, пойдем защищать. Да, блин, не то. Кто мне нужен? Вот этот.
I shall make this one see.
Черт. Дроид, взрывайся. Нужен бум. Пускай он затанкует. Он же не развернется, я надеюсь. Да, я до конца пошел. Найс. На это я и рассчитывал.
A weakness is revealed.
Я не ожидал найти здесь никого живого.
I am an historian and scientist working for the Republic, although I'm certain my contemporaries would judge me more a historian than scientist.
Что ты здесь делаешь?
Like you, I was looking for some trace of the Jedi. I had heard mention that one of the Jedi Masters had gone there, but I found no trace of them.
Похоже, это не единственная причина.
The other reason was the ruins of the Jedi Enclave, and once I arrived, I felt it was necessary to stay, to protect what was left.
Покинутая.
Much had been taken from the Enclave, both by raiders and others. I wished to preserve what I could.
Какие остальные?
Many artifacts were taken from the Enclave, but these thefts, they had to have been done by someone who knew the Enclave well. I suspect the Jedi themselves took the holocrons and records, but I do not know why.
Ты упоминал голокроны.
Someone has been taking holocrons from sites across the galaxy. It was almost as if someone does not want their knowledge used to find the Jedi. The situation on Dantooine is echoed in other places in the galaxy. Raiders, smugglers, all seek to plunder what remains of the Jedi. And even
Они
the Sith.
Waitress, да?
More so than the Jedi themselves, I fear the loss of their history.
Почему так?
Much has been forgotten in recent wars, and I fear that greater troubles shall stem from that loss of knowledge in the future. The destruction of the Academy on Ossus near the Kron Drift in the Sith War, the teachings of Master Arca, the adventures of Jolie Bindo on the Rimward missions. All of these things are in danger of being lost forever. What else would you like to know?
Почему ты работаешь на Республику?
I'm trying to save the Republic. Dantooine and the Jedi Order are instrumental to that effort. Despite the troubles of the Jedi Civil War, there are those among the Republic who still favor the Jedi and wish them to return. And there are admirals within the fleet who recognize that the Jedi must be found if the Republic is to hold together. Yet as long as Onderon remains within the Republic and the efforts on Telos succeed, that is all that matters.
Почему Тилос и Андерон?
The Republic is fragile right now. Telos is important because its success will determine whether or not the other dead worlds receive the same reconstruction efforts. If Telos is rebuilt and made habitable again, it will affect a string of worlds along the rim.
А Андерон?
Onderon, strangely enough, was unaffected by the Jedi Civil War. It's almost as if Revan didn't want to attack it. Its resources and position on the rim make it a vital supply line and guard post against outer rim attacks. Also, it's the only world in the Republic still capable of seeding ecosystems into other dead worlds. Onderon's wildlife is some of the most aggressive in the known galaxy. Merely placing some of those beasts on target worlds will guarantee their habitation for years to come.
Орден джедаев имеет важность.
The Jedi are a symbol. As much damage as their reputation took during the Sith War and the Jedi Civil War, there are still many who they serve as an example. Plus, there have been times in the past where a single Jedi has been enough to change the face of a world, or a galaxy. I suppose I still believe that might be possible. Despite the betrayal of many of the Jedi against the Republic, I must concede that as figureheads, they do serve a vital role. What else would you like to know?
Ты мне кажешься знакомым.
I imagine in your travels of the galaxy you've seen many people. Faces tend to blur together after a time. What else would you like to know?
Ге. Что-то скрывает. Ладно, мне пора.
Before you go, I had a question for you. You came to Dantooine in search of Jedi. Why?
В галактике пробудились ситхи, и мне понадобится помощь, чтобы их остановить.
If the Sith are rising in the galaxy again, then it is strange the Jedi would not be there to meet them, and that we have not seen more evidence of the Sith.
Ты мне не веришь?
No, I believe you. I merely find such subtleties among the Sith to be strange. They have been known to practice deception, but in the histories, since the time of the Dark Lords Khoon and Keldroma, and Revan and Malak, such subtleties have been rare. In any case, it seems to me like our goals are compatible. If you would have me, I can apply my knowledge and skills to helping you find the answers you seek.
Будем рады твоей компании. Блин. Но он ничего не может. Его только разве что вместо визы забрать. Ах, это такое себе. Ну ладно, возьмем.
I am ready.
Может, какой-то будет интересный диалог от него. Ну, не по характеристикам. Тоже ловкость. То есть он больше все-таки стрелок, да? Раз у него и вот это вот выбрано. Ну, сделаем из него стрелка. По очереди херачит. Так. Стрелять-то он чем будет? Ну, вот это, видимо. Ну, что-то типа того. Вот это раскачаем его. И вот это. Будет толстый. Так. Угу. Каждому наемнику заметно, что он был убит световым мечом. Так. Была резня. И световая шашка присутствовала. Этот датапад содержит приказы от Аскула, лидера наемников на Дантуине. Врук побрел в анклав в одиночку. Возьмите полный отряд и схватите джедая живьем. Принесите его в наше укромное место, в пещерах Кинратов, для будущей доставки на Наршада. За него дадут хорошую награду. Понятно. Статуя выглядит, будто и можно что-то сделать. Было бы прикольно, если бы можно было купить тот голокрон и поставить в руку. И что-то произошло бы. Но, увы. Так, кажется, припоминаю, что это такое.
Let's go. I'll have this open in no time. Child's play. I'll have this open in no time. Child's play.
Так, чиним. Рабочий журнал. Угу. Системные команды. Главный компьютер отсоединен от дочерних систем. Кажется, это что-то поможет открыть. Но я не уверен. Ну, может быть и нет.
Let me handle this.
You have left me an
Наконец.
opening. You have left me an opening.
Неплохо.
Yeah?
Могу я по нему попасть? Или он там основательно заставил? Нет? Так, что у нас тут? Так. И я расследую здесь жалобы по заеданию двери в кладовой, пришедшие за недавним переполохом из-за дефектов полыхающего протокольного дроида. Мой помощник Тарн, если что, откроет мне дверь, и если застряну в кладовой. Да. Открыть дверь. Не отвечает. Не открыл. Козел. Так, ну здесь тоже перегрузка нужна, да? Датапад. Этот дневник был найден возле обглоданного скелета одного из сталкеров. Последняя запись вызывает интерес. Я прошел внутрь анклава дальше всех остальных сталкеров. Я нашел нетронутую комнату с припасами. Компьютер на станции распределения энергии должен позволить мне открыть защитную дверь. Как только я найду способ пробраться незаметным мимо лейгриков, которые устроили там гнездо, я покину Дантуин богатым. Да, покинул. Главный техник. Это рабочий планшет Даргара Честера, покойного главного техника из анклава джедаев. В нем оставлена личная заметка. Прошла пара недель, но никто так и не пришел за мной. Могу лишь предположить, что анклав наверху был разгромлен, и теперь я здесь заживо похоронен. Я пытался использовать снаряжение с этого склада, чтобы взломать, выдавить, прожечь, а то и подорвать эту вшивую защитную дверь. Но ничего не сработало. А теперь у меня заканчивается и еда. Помянем. Бедолагу. У меня такой же.
You have left me an opening!
И еще один труп, да? Не менять завещание. Этот датапад содержит завещание мертвого сталкера. Оно подписано неразборчиво и указывает, что в случае смерти все его имущество переходит к другому сталкеру, который уходил вместе с ним на подземный этаж.
Take them down. This won't take long. How do you like that? You have left me an opening! You have left me an opening!
Еще немножко осталось. Не, пойдем там пройдем.
What's going on? I'll have this open in no time. Child's play. I'll have this open in no time. Child's play. I'll have this open in no time. Child's play.
Медотсек.
I'll have this open in no time. Child's play.
Или просто спальня. Ну, типа все. Выходим. О, этот.
Braved the perils of the sublevel, yes. Many stories and artifacts in your possession. This is fortuitous for myself and associates. For now,
Блин,
not
визы не
only
хватает.
do I get rich salvage, but an even richer bounty. Do not be making this difficult. Your death can be quite painless.
Не стану полагать, что ты хотел бы обсудить мирное решение этой ситуации.
Negotiations are not possible. A deal has been made with anxious people. People you do not cross. And now, Jedi, we shall...
Да, давай, давай.
Something you need of me? together.
Чё хотели? Хуй его знает. Кому-то достанется кромка. Возможно. Ладно, выходим. А, они теперь тут все тусуются. Что ты скажешь?
Jaren says you saved him down there. Next time you should ask for a reward.
Пошел. Так, ладно.
Who is that? Oh, it's you. You go down into the sub-levels yet? Or did you suddenly develop some sense?
Насчет мертвых сталкеров.
It's a shame about them. Have any luck getting to their bodies? I figure there's about no chance you'll succeed, but the reward is still open.
Я нашла их тело.
You have? You managed to find them down there? You're tougher than you look. I have 1,000 credits for their bodies and their personal effects.
Ладно. Мне не требуется вознаграждение, захорони их как подобает.
And no reward, too. You've proven very helpful. I have to go take care of something. I'll talk with you later.
Спиздить себе все найденное. Мне кажется, у нее будет потом ассортимент побольше.
I feel much better now, thanks to you. I don't think I thanked you properly down there. I was pretty shaken. I still have those Jedi artifacts I found for you. If you don't want them, I can sell them to Durala.
Сколько ты
Found
хочешь?
3 things down there. One's some sort of crystal, and the others look like lightsaber parts. If you give me 1,000 credits, you can have it all. That'll be enough for me to get off this rock. No returns on this. You're stuck with what you buy. Doesn't work that.
Козел. Ладно, давай.
A pleasure doing business with you. Now I can finally get passage back home. I hope that junk is worth it to you. I really do. Come back anytime. It'll take me a while to get everything set straight.
Продвинутый эмиттер, чистая линза, меридиановый кристалл. О, это как у нас, типа, по легенде. Кристалл, да? Так, она же появится сейчас. Да.
What? Who is that? Oh, you were really helpful. What do you want?
Что продаешь?
Certainly. Take your time. Look through the pile.
Ладно, не похоже на то. Но линзы капец дорогие. Ладно, вот эта дорогая только. Стоит ли покупать хоть что-то вот из этого? На самом-то деле я бы купил. Тут только стойкость. Но я бы купил только вот это. За счет харизмы, мудрости, убеждения. Ловкости-то у меня плюс 4 не наберется. Плюс к 3 защите. Ладно, нет. Регенерация очков звучит кайф. Хотя больше мудрости, хуже сопротивления у врагов. К моим атакам. Ладно, возьму. Сколько она стоит?
You assert.
1800 беру. Пойдет. Да нет. Так. Что он
Any
скажет?
luck on getting my modulator back from Joran? I don't think anyone here will be able to help me.
Вашего вора удалось найти.
Excellent. How did you deal with Joran?
Вас не воровали ни Джоран, ни сталкеры.
It has to be someone near their camp, and no one else lives around them. You might be right, but I doubt it.
У сталкеров этот вор тоже побывал.
They turning on their own? Typical. That's about all I know. I've never seen the thief clearly. Do you have any idea who it is?
Это была молодая женщина, напуганная войной.
Really? So it isn't a salvager. Well, the war affected different people different ways. Is she gonna be all right?
Сложно сказать. Исцеление — сложный процесс.
I guess I had it all wrong. I thought those salvagers were to blame. Look, if you see her again, tell her maybe we can work something out. I need help on my farm. She's already shown she knows something about farming equipment. I know a lot of people that need a second chance right about now.
Наверное, насчет моего вознаграждения.
Here's your reward. Finally, I can get back to work.
Бластеров надавал. Ну ладно. Блин, я не той... А, ну хотя... Пофигу. Защита джедая. А. Так, ну можно что-то для меча прокачать. Или ХП. Ладно, ХП. Тупо в ХП. Ой, скорость. Так, ой, массовый... Волна силы появилась. Все. Сейчас мы будем разваливать кабины.
Insorana kami gunsoji nekchi una. Chutak.
О, модификатор атаки +1 и рефлексы. Это надо этому отдать. Последователю.
I am listening.
А то у него ничего нету. Так, а вот это прикольно. Так, поболтаем вот с этим.
It's you again. Well, you know who I am. I figure you've got a reason for coming back. You want something?
Я вычистил пещеру Кинратов.
So you did. Here's the credits I told you about. Even with the caves cleared, I imagine it'll take some time before the Kinrath aren't on the plains. That was very helpful of you. You've saved some lives today. You want something?
Берун попросил меня расследовать дело о вас.
He did he? What's this about?
Он волнуется, что вы можете спровоцировать наемников.
I know we don't agree on this, but he's crossing a line. He lives in his sheltered, settler world. He doesn't know what some people are capable of. So he's asked you to go looking into what I'm up to. If I didn't need every last man here.
Что вы задумали?
Not your concern. This is something you should just stay out of. You've helped enough. Just go.
Нет, я буду настаивать.
It's you again. You want some. We've already talked about. You want some.
Да блин.
You.
Ладно.
I hope that you haven't run into any difficulties you couldn't deal with. Is there anything else I can assist you with?
Зерон считает, что Зерон что-то задумал.
I have no doubt that Baroon means well, but I have every confidence in Zeron. I would ask you to ignore anything Baroon asked of you. He doesn't see the full scope.
Что происходит?
I realize that I'm asking you for help, but you must also know that I am the head of this nominal government. It wouldn't be appropriate for me to divulge all information to you.
У меня есть доказательства, что действия Зерона угрожают Кунди.
What have you learned, Jedi?
В смысле ничего? Так, пойдем ставим ячки, последнюю деталь. Что нового? Что ты изучаешь?
The more worlds we travel to, the more questions I have. It's not just the hardships of the people, but something more.
Ну, это то, что нам проповедует это. Крея. От страданий других отвернуться сложно. Вот почему следует помогать, когда можешь.
You are right. But there is something more at work here.
Дело здесь в самих мирах, не так ли?
Yes. These dead worlds, they have a pattern to them. They were all touched by the Mandalorian Wars and the Jedi Civil War. But sometimes, well, I feel as if they are all connected in some other way. The attacks on KotOR, Telos itself, the decay on Dantooine. Something is wrong with life. The connections have been damaged, sickened. Sometimes I feel like I almost understand and then it just slips away.
So close.
Ты знаешь, что это такое?
No, I do not. I do think there is some greater plan at work here.
Наверное, если мы посетим все эти миры, многое прояснится.
Perhaps. Dantooine is only one of the worlds. It was only the start of the journey. I would like to study the other locations. It is curious that the Jedi Masters chose those worlds to travel to. I wonder if the two are linked, but I know not how.
Так, да. Ремонт. Спешно. От дроида исходит слабое жужжание и звук замыкаемых цепей. Состояние всех систем дроида восстанавливается.
Diagnostic. HK-47 activated. Running checks through primary systems. Assessment. It appears I have suffered considerable damage and dismemberment. I can feel all the cracks in my motivators. And my central control cluster seems to have taken several repeated blaster shots at close range. How crude.
Ты во многом похож на серию дроидов, нападавших на меня.
Answer. Oh, that is impossible, Master. If I were out to kill you, we would not be speaking. And regardless, I am a unique model. Why, to think that there would be other versions of me would be unacceptable.
Ну, сейчас уже есть, по крайней мере, 4 вышедших из строя версии тебя в галактике. Гораздо больше.
Statement. Master, I must inform you that your attempts at humor are wasted on a droid such as I. As I have expressed, I am unique.
Вообще-то есть серия дроидов HK-50, которым досталась, видимо, твоя модель и функционал. Мы их уже встречали в разных ситуациях.
Resignation. Very well, Master. If you persist in your attempts at humor, I shall indulge you. Let me check the ship's records, and we will settle this matter once and for all. Conclusion. You speak the truth. This discovery is also causing me some degree of anger and humiliation.
Ты в порядке?
Mockery. Am I all right? Oh, yes, Master. Why, I am fine. Statement. I mean, I've only just been reactivated, only to find that there are substandard duplicates of me running all over the galaxy, corroding my good name. But if they are in fact hunting you, then I look forward to the opportunity to meet these units and educate them in proper assassination protocols. Conclusion. So it seems I need you, for the time being.
Ты дроид-убийца?
Recitation. Yes, as I said, I am an assassin droid. It is my primary function to burn holes through meat bags that you wish removed from the galaxy. Master, oh, how I hate that term.
Какой? Мясные мешки?
Answer. No, Master. I said it again.
Не уверен, что мне нравится идея присутствия дроида-убийцы на борту.
Answer. Well, I am not certain I like the idea of a master who feels reservations at having an assassination droid at their disposal. In fact, it brings with it a certain sense of dread that you may actually not use me to my full capabilities.
Ты готов служить мне, дроид?
Answer. Yes, Master. HK-47 is ready to serve.
Так, вот и HK. Больше диалогов будет. Кайф? Корабельных. Блин. Так. Ну, пройдемте поговорим. Посмотрим на диалоги новые. О, найс. Да, я просто вскрою переднюю панель и приступлю к работе. Успешно. Похоже, ты здорово прибавил в скорости. Так, да-да-да. +1 к ловкости получил. Нет, я в порядке, полагаю, просто замело работой. Так, другие вопросы. Что насчет очки? Эх, окей.
Statement. Master, I must express some degree of concern. As I have studied your actions, looking for potential vulnerabilities to exploit, I have found several.
Уязвимости?
Statement. You seem disposed to helping others, not harming them, as I have come to expect and anticipate from organic meat bags across the galaxy.
Зачем ты изучаешь меня на предмет уязвимости?
Statement. Master, it is nothing personal, but professional pride dictates that I keep a running tally on any potential weaknesses in my masters. And of course, the weaknesses of any other sentient meatbags, droids, or other targets who are in service to my
А
master.
субтитры? Для чего? Моей защиты?
Hypothetical. Master, it is entirely possible that one day you may no longer be my master, and that my new master might get jealous of our prior relationship. It has happened before. As a result, I have a responsibility to know your weaknesses should I be required to assassinate you.
Ты не обязан называть меня хозяином.
Statement. Oh, I'm aware of that, Master. I simply use it to give you the illusion of control and obedience. Humans often need such comforts until the end comes.
В каком-то смысле придет конец.
Consolation, Master. Everyone dies eventually, and not all of them by my hand. Even droids die when not routinely maintained, sadly enough.
Но до сих пор ты отвечаешь передо мной.
Statement. Of course I do, Master. Until the end. Statement. Ah, you wish to conduct
Допрос?
statement? Oh, yes, Master. Pain is really the only reliable means by which truth may be obtained. Or so I choose to believe.
Это не допрос, я просто хочу задать кое-какие вопросы.
Statement. Very well, Master. But if you wish to be brutal and vicious about it, know that I am trained for such things. Do your worst.
Хватит уже за допросами. Когда я задаю тебе вопросы, я имею в виду Таковы без пыток.
Statement. Master, I am no behavior droid, but it is obvious to me that you have serious ethical problems that will need to be treated at some point. Very well. Ask your questions. If you feel the need to make it an interrogation, however, do not restrain yourself. I would be saddened if you held back.
Почему ты был в нашей кладовой?
Answer. I do not know, Master. It is curious that I was here, although this place does seem familiar. Extrapolation. Perhaps someone was already in the process of rebuilding me. It may be I was needed for some task. Statement. More questions. Wonderful.
Как ты оказался разбросан по всей галактике?
Theory. Well, Master, I believe I was shot repeatedly. Once reduced to my component parts, I suspect pieces of me were sold across the galaxy. Statement. I am an extremely valuable piece of equipment after all, Master. My parts were no doubt costly to obtain, and their new owners hesitant to part with them.
Это разорило меня на несколько кредитов, да.
Statement. There is no need to hide your embarrassment over the high price I commanded, Master. I will be worth every credit, despite my apparent memory damage, crippled assassination protocols, and the small amount of rust that decorates my frame. Regardless, please bear in mind that I am quite an asset, and that you would be well advised to take good care of me. Statement.
Так. Кто был твоим предыдущим хозяином?
Answer. Master, ironically enough, I seem to have developed a sudden bout of memory loss. I shall struggle to recall an answer to your question, but for now, it is sadly beyond my capabilities. Consolation. Besides, you are a fine master. Do not be worried about being rendered insignificant if I were to inadvertently compare to some silly old master I once possessed. Statement. More questions.
Хочу поговорить о других HK единицах.
Statement. Yes. Them. Very well. What did you wish to know?
Почему они маскируются под протокольных дроидов?
Answer. Master, as part of my original programming, I am able to communicate in over 600 languages. This usually amounted to short verbal warnings when killing non-basic speaking targets, which gave me some small measure of satisfaction.
Ну, то есть ты можешь сработать и в качестве протокольного дроида.
Answer. Yes. I believe my original master needed this functionality in order to recover information from various indigenous tribes across the galaxy, but I know little else than that. Suffice to say that that translation capability allowed these copies of myself to assume the role of protocol and translation droids in much of known space. That is, of course, not their primary function. And while they are attempting to pass themselves off as translation droids, their primary functionality keeps rising to the forefront.
Что ты имеешь в виду?
Recitation. For example, on Praven Prime, the simple transferring of Elzing syntax for friendship changes its meaning and implies that one's broodmate was actually impregnated by their own host.
If that was spoken aloud, then it would explain much. Is that what happened?
Confirmation. Oh, truly, you can imagine the results. Statement. This comment, of course, caused a civil war between the Guvandi Collective and Elzing that still persists to the current date.
Есть ли у этих инцидентов какие-нибудь более обширные дурные последствия?
Answer: Yes, Master. Such incidents often spread outwards from their point of origin, much like an echo.
Зачем ты это сказал сейчас?
Query: What do you mean, Master?
Это эхо. Зачем ты так сказал?
Answer: It is something I heard a previous master say before, I believe, but I cannot recall the context.
Тоже не могу
Still,
припомнить.
somehow it seemed applicable to this situation. Odd.
Так, что за последствия были наблюдены?
Answer: In the case of Praven Prime, the Civil War actually forced the Republic to back out of Guvanti's space and let their world fall from Republic control. As I understand, that would be best. Keeping such a world would have been a token gesture of control. As an added burden, the resources needed to invest in diplomatic and trade relations would have far outweighed what would have been required. Besides, Master, quite frankly, the Guvandi and Elzing needed a good war. They were races that relied more on words than actions, and a good brisk killing woke them from their torpid state. Also, the result of the war will be that the drastically reduced Elzing population will eventually need to call upon the Republic for emergency relief.
И это хорошо.
Answer: The Republic stands to gain. The Republic will be able to supply such emergency relief at a fraction of the cost to the now reduced population. Of course, such aid would only come 4 or 5 years after the war was started. One would have to be patient and let death and destruction run its course.
Так, ну я же это спрашивал, да? Ну зачем?
Answer: Master, being a meatbag, your answer does not surprise me. You see, part of the reason an assassin droid is so effective is because it is a droid. Meatbags tend not to notice us. We are treated as furnishings. Statement: Oh, do shut up, you beeping little trash compactor. Anyway, as I was saying, droids tend to blend into the background, like a bench or a card table. Mockery. Droid, fetch this. Droid, translate that. Droid, clean out the trash compactor.
Это типичные обязанности дроидов, но это еще не значит, что к ним нужно относиться как к мебели. О, мелкий одобряет.
Comes when the furnishings pull out Tabana-powered rifles and point them at the owner's heads. My identity as an assassin droid was unknown for quite some time, even during the recent events when all that trouble occurred amongst the Jedi. I'm sure you've already heard more than enough about it, so I will spare you the details.
Ну-ка, рассказывай.
Statement. This story may be somewhat unfamiliar to you, if not to history, so bear with me. There is a faction of meatbags called the Sith. They want what any rational meatbag would want, the power to assassinate anyone they choose at any time. In a startling turn of events, the Sith declared war on the Republic. The Republic wasn't going to stand for it, so they went to war right back.
Так. Почему ситхи отправились воевать с республикой?
Answer. Oh, who knows, Master? It is evident that the Sith would very much like to assassinate all the Jedi, which is somewhat the equivalent of cultural suicide since some Sith are Jedi or were Jedi. It is much like the circumstance I find myself in now. How do you kill such an integral part of yourself over such ethical differences? The answer, of course, is that you keep firing until all dissension has been eradicated.
Разумно. Вернемся к дроидам. Как эти HK-единицы портят свою протокольную программную часть.
Recitation. For example, on
Да.
State.
Ты что-нибудь знаешь об охотящихся на нас ситхов?
Answer. No, Master, I do not. I am afraid I have been out of touch with the Sith for many years. This new Sith threat fights differently than the ones I was familiar with. These seem to favor stealth and assassination to achieve their ends.
Ты не знаешь, откуда они могут наносить удары?
Answer. No, Master. The Sith had many hidden bases and strongholds before and during the Jedi Civil War, and I doubt the Republic found them all. Theory. It is possible that the Sith still hold one such base, if not several. Consolation. But I would not worry, Master. I imagine it will not be long before their murderous hands try to seize you by the throat. Twi'lek metaphor. Jonta bosi likita masi sorinkada untamiasa grawino roto.
Как же он хорош. Можешь сказать это снова?
Query. Master, excuse me, but how is it you know so many languages?
Я подобрала датчик звуковой печати на Пирагусе. Он служит еще и в качестве переводчика.
Query. May I see it?
Зачем?
Answer. Because it seems to know all the languages I do, and I am feeling degrees of familiarity and inferiority both at once.
Вот.
Observation. This is indeed familiar. Indeed, it seems to be modeled after my vocabulator, with some modifications, of course. Curious. You say you obtained this device on Paragus.
Да, незадолго до того, как планета была уничтожена.
Observation. Master, I do believe this device serves multiple functions, including tracking your position for any HK units in the vicinity.
Когда нам следует его уничтожить?
Objection. Master, they do not know we have discovered it, which means the advantage is ours. Statement. I suspect when the time is right, this device can be used to pinpoint the location of the HK factory, and we can deal with them once and for all.
Значит, будем просто ждать?
Answer. Master, the nature of the signal from the sonic imprint sensor is such that we must wait until it is signaled. It does not please me any more than it does you, but one of the primary traits of an assassin or assassin droid is patience. Statement.
Так. Для изощренного дроида-убийцы ты не выглядишь таким продвинутым, каким стоило бы.
Statement. Master, you wound me. Not physically, but in my behavior core. It is true that I once possessed many more protocols and upgrades, but time and damage has taken its toll. And I am afraid that I have a rather long history of memory problems, which has also compromised my effectiveness as well. Still, you will find me a valuable asset, Master, willing and able to terminate anything you point me towards.
Понятно. Так, ну-ка. Получено влияние Т3. Так, ну-ка, блин. Иди сюда. Да не ты, пернатый. Я вот про него. О, знаю, все. Так. Ты пытался его пересобрать? Зачем? Чтобы защитить меня? Но это же дроид-убийца. Неуравновешенный дроид-убийца. Мне лучше заручиться твоей помощью, и этого хватит. Ты не знаешь, как его запчасти разошлись по всей галактике? Не. Так, что там со системой? Ты заблокировал ее. Зачем ты это сделал? Для чьей защиты? Почему? Почему приказу? Они не хотели, чтобы карты были обнаружены республикой? Почему там, где теперь это твой друг, так опасно? Но как черный ястреб смог вернуться из такого опасного места, и зачем?
T3, you have been with us since Terrace. Without you, we would never have escaped that place. And for that, I thank you. I'm leaving this message inside you because I have seen glimpses of the future. And the bond that he and I share does not allow him to hide everything from me. More of his memories have returned, and they trouble him. He has remembered something. Something on the edge of the galaxy, and he believes that he must go there to end it. But I am afraid for him. Afraid that he may not return. I need you to be the beacon, T3. If he is lost out there, on the edge of the galaxy, if he finds whatever terrible thing he has seen, then he may not survive. If he doesn't make it back, then I need you to return to the Republic. Find help. If you cannot find me, then seek out other Jedi. The Republic, I can't lose him, even if he believes he is protecting me.
Ты это сообщение пытался скрыть? Этот человек из голограммы, кто-то из твоих друзей? Нет. Про кого говорится в голограмме? И еще один пропавший друг. Что случилось с твоим старым другом? Почему ты не с ним? Потому что он никого не мог взять с собой. Даже ту же женщину из голограммы. А тебя он оставил. Я сожалею, Т3. Но ты же помог. Ты нашел нас, Т3. Если мы можем остановить ситхов, тогда надежда еще остается. Значит, вот за какой помощью ты пришел. Ты искал меня. Но почему я? Я была обессильна, беззащитна. Тебе понадобился кто-то, у кого хватило бы сил для борьбы с надвигающейся опасностью. Тот, кто ведает о войнах и битвах. Кто смог бы принимать тяжкие, но важные решения. Это честь для меня, Т3. Я сделаю, что смогу. Лишь бы остановить эту угрозу. В этом сообщении говорится, откуда пришел черный ястреб. Но почему у тебя нет этой информации? Удалена? Кем? Ты ее удалил? Зачем? Что-то здесь не так. Для этого должна быть причина. Не надо сожалеть. У тебя могла быть своя причина. Или ты пытался кого-то защитить. Этот человек из голограммы кто-то из твоих друзей? Но почему ты прятал от меня? Я понимаю. Я не думал, что ты хранишь такие сообщения. Ну, кажется, с Т3 все, да? При попадании глушения. Но минус к защите. Пойдет. Так, создание разборки предметов. Так. И я что-нибудь могу задавать? Могу. Мне нужна энергоячейка. Энергоблок. Как раз таки энергоблоки я не могу создать. Но если мне его кто-нибудь купит, конечно. А так у меня пока денег нет, чтобы его покупать. Это нет. Что у нас тут еще? Бдительность 26. За бдительность тоже можно что-то скрафтить. Неплохо. Ладно, качаем дальше. Пока, в принципе, норм. То, что у меня есть. Восстановленный огонь. Минус к защите. Ну, в принципе, можно и скрафтить. Ладно. Ну, я в курсе. А, нет, не модифицировать, создать. Так, без минуса к защите. Что-нибудь дайте мне. Можно что-то из этого сделать, да? Бонус урона еще есть. Минус 2 отражения. Да, вот это скрафтим. Плюс к защите, плюс отражение.
Yes, General?
С ним вообще дело бы.
Something.
Так, виза. Так, я хочу тебя обучить кое-каким приемам.
I am prepared for whatever you wish to teach me. I understand now. I shall practice what you have taught me. My life for your... I will... My people want that site. Is there... I'm not fit, but there... I will answer.
Ладно, ничего нового у нее нет.
Ah, you are here. You felt it, did you not?
Боба Фетт. Боба Фетт. Да, это был отзвук, подобный могуществу.
The time to hide your presence is coming to a close, and you will need to increase your training. You are ready. Your training must increase, and there are higher mysteries you must learn. But only you must know the path you will take. I cannot choose it for you. Is it battle that stirs you? To meet an enemy blade upon blade? Such is the way of the greatest of Jedi warriors, the weapon masters. Or perhaps it is investigating the mysteries of the galaxy, seeking out injustice and harm, and bringing it into the light. Such is the way of the Jedi watchman in the time of Ulic Qel-Droma and Exar Kun. Or perhaps your way lies upon the ancient mysteries, and to teach others the ways of the Force, as I have, the way of the Jedi Masters.
Так, обучать мудрости силы и постигать ее, будучи джедаем-мастером.
It is not some great test you require to be what you strive to be. It is only your decision to find that path that matters. From here on, you guide your destiny. But in order to take the next steps, you must face your past and put it to rest.
Вы обрели престиж-класс, сделал свои первые шаги в познании высших таинств силы. Текс, мудрость 20. Реализация световые мечи, чутье высшего порядка, озарение светлой стороны. Что это такое вообще? Влияние на компаньонов. Несмотря на большие вовлечения в иные аспекты сил джедаев, мастеров и владык ситхов, по всему продолжает развиваться чутье. Они получают бонус +2 к защите. Дополнительно за каждые 8 уровней. Для каждого класса раздельно. Понятно. Престижа. Так, ну будем вот это качать, потому что тут и к силе, и к атаке, и к защите. Для одноручника. Воодушевление сподвижников. Так. И стазис тоже возьму. Хотя массовый толчок же есть. Может быть, от стазиса стоит отказаться вообще. Давление разума возьмем. Еще одна. И защита для милишки. От колющего режущего. Так. Бабуль.
This ship is not the galaxy. There is only so much room.
Стольких, скольких захотят пойти с нами и помочь нам.
Then prepare for an army, I think, for it seems many more will come in time. They will follow you because you are a leader. Their kind always needs such, even when the figure deserves no such obedience.
С чего ты решил, что они подчиняются мне?
Because I am not blind, that is why. I see what they see, hear their voices when they speak to you, and notice the change when they speak to others.
Что тебя разозлило?
I know many things, and I know what I am not. I am no leader. I speak with a voice that will never move others. I speak with a passion that goes unheard. They obey you because you are a leader, and perhaps something more. Have you noticed what has been happening? Have you felt it in them?
Я заметила, что их поведение меняется, особенно у Атана.
The fool dances in your shadow for your favor. The disciple, he worships you quietly. The alien obeys you. Even within the machines there are echoes. Watch them carefully. See their patterns and recognize the strength in it. Influence can be a weapon, one that you may need before your journey is done.
В твоих словах есть что-то. Я обдумаю это.
Good, and then act upon it. It is a powerful tool to motivate others. That was Revan's way, I believe. It was a strength.
Что ты имеешь в виду?
Have you never asked yourself how Revan took the Republic and Jedi beneath him, how he made them his?
Само его присутствие было внушительным. Во время его убедительных речей было трудно чему-то не поверить.
Ah, but to make officers turn on their own people, to bomb innocent worlds, to make pacts. Strong influence, indeed. And where did these Sith teachings come from? And why did Revan embrace them so strongly? So many questions, yet the answers are few.
Они пришли из Империи Ситхов.
Oh, did they? No. Revan met no Sith Empire, yet he learned their teachings. Many have mistaken the soldiers beneath Revan, the machines that were constructed to be the Sith. They are wrong. The Sith is a belief, and what Revan formed was not an empire, but something else. Yet how he did it is curious. And I suspect the answer to that question is tied to another. How was Revan able to corrupt so many so quickly?
У тебя есть какие-нибудь идеи?
Not a one. But we shall see where our journey takes us, I think, and see how many answers we come across, yes.
Так, другие вопросы. Ты можешь рассказать мне о моем именном кристалле?
That crystal is bonded to you. Through you it acquires its character and strength, and through it your power is enhanced. Let me focus on the crystal for a moment. There, now it is fully in tune with you again. Is there something else?
Вредный какой. Ты знала Ревана?
I misspoke before, and I do not wish to choose my words wisely again. Leave this be. Ask, and I will answer.
Видишь? Ты его учил.
That crystal is bonded. Is there something else you wish?
Да, блин.
That should your power increase or your resolve change, speak to me again about this matter. Is there something else? Atris herself is not as familiar to me as perhaps she should be. Yet I feel I know her, yes.
Ты имеешь в виду?
Because Atris's path is one I walked long ago, and it is a chapter of my life that has been read and closed. She has taken the first steps, I think. We shall see. Surely you felt the righteous anger, the spoken judgments, the lack of forgiveness.
Ты шла по ее пути.
I was a historian once, gathering the relics of the Jedi. learning the ancient mysteries. Always there were more questions. One quickly learns that the Jedi Code does not give all the answers. If you are to truly understand, then you will need the contrast, not adherence to a single idea. That is why Atris and the others blamed me, sentenced me. They believed me responsible for Revan's fall.
Ты обучала Ревана?
Already asked much. I do not wish to speak of this any longer. Ask, and I will answer.
Да. Жопой вертит. Блять. Темный это за что? За то, что я с ней согласился? Во. Мудрость +3. Охренеть. +7 мудрость. Опа, ну зачем ты скидываешь? Так, ладно. Наговорился я. Ладно, пойдем вот так.
Let's go.
Так, Пернат, тебе спать-то не пора? Нет, не пора. Ладно. Живи. Пойдем освободим Врука. Так, они где-то тут сидят, да? Угу. Магистр Врук закрыт силовым полем в плену у этих наемников. Он смотрит на вас, не проявляя эмоций.
Halt, settler. This is a restricted area. How the hell did you get through the Kinrath? You should leave.
Почему вы держите магистра Врука в плену?
He's a Jedi master? Well, the bounty is gonna be that much sweeter then. Nar Shaddaa is paying extremely well for Jedi.
Одумайся. Одумайся.
I'm gonna say this nice and simple for your little calf-hurting head. Unless you want to wind up dead, leave now.
Я не хочу драться, но я не могу позволить вам забрать Врука на Nar Shaddaa. Будем по-джедайски делать дела.
I warned you, but I'm
Резня.
glad you didn't listen. Attack, men.
О, да, я знал, что так будет.
You have left me an opening! You have left me an opening!
Everyone, on the guard!
Ну все, пошла резня.
Always rushing into action without thinking of the consequences. What? You're expecting thanks? Kunda is in danger, and you've ruined the best chance of averting a full-scale conflict.
Как вы собирались помочь из клетки?
When an opponent believes that you are defeated, they no longer consider you a threat, and they relax their guard, become bold. After I was captured, they talked freely of their plans, enough for me to learn their intentions. I need to get to Kunda and warn them they could be attacked at any moment.
Чем я могу помочь?
If you wish to prove yourself, then do so. Kunda's in danger and they need our help. The mercenaries have allied themselves with the Exchange and are planning to attack Kunda. They've been holding off for the right moment. And now, since they lost their captive Jedi, they'll attack immediately. I'm going to try to reach Administrator Adari. Time is of the essence.
Ну, окей. В этом датапате содержатся приказы от Аскула, старшим офицерам-наемникам. Наемники недавно заключили тайный союз с биржей и планируют неотвратимое нападение на Кунду. Со смертью управляющей Адари, биржа сможет использовать Дантуин для своей противоправной деятельности при полном неведении республики. Все приготовления для нападения наемников уже сделаны, и атаковать Кунду они могут в любой момент. Пойдем защищать.
You are the Jedi I've heard reports of, and I am Azkul, leader of the mercenaries on Dantooine.
Что тебе нужно от меня?
Straight to the point. I like that. I will be equally direct. I am planning to take Kunda, and you're going to help me.
Зачем мне тебе помогать?
According to my reports, I have 4 times as many soldiers as the militia, and I'm committed to taking Kunda. It is inevitable that I will succeed. If you wish to avoid my men eradicating the people of Dantooine, you will make it easier for me to take Kunda. Of course, I will pay well for your services.
Не интересует.
You'd better reconsider. I can't have a Jedi interfering with my plans. There is a considerable bounty on your kind that I will collect on unless you're working for me.
Я не могу допустить успех ваших планов.
Men, I trust you can handle this Jedi.
Вот так будет. Ну, тогда ладно.
This battle is joined.
Пиздите их.
Let's get this over with.
Пошла настоящая игра. Обожаю форс-юзеров. Это что такое? Баф какой-то? Так, сохраняемся.
I see you have found the elusive Master Vrook. He's told me that his rescue complicated our situation to some degree. I can't say that I anticipated that. I thank you for finding him, though. Vrook has informed me that the mercenaries devised a plan of attack to annihilate Kunda itself. I must ask for your aid again, Jedi. Zeron says that even with a plan, the mercenaries have to gather their forces, then coordinate their assault. So we still have time. I'm afraid the militia has not been adequately trained for the task that befalls them.
Кем я могу помочь?
Our militia is effective at peacekeeping, but isn't prepared for a full-scale battle. If you can do anything to ready them for the reality of it, that would be helpful. Besides that, look around Kunda and see what you can do to strengthen our defenses. I know that we don't have the perimeter turrets online, and that alone could make a significant difference. Zeron says there is a considerable chance they will breach Kunda itself. Anything you can do to slow them down could turn the tide of battle.
Вы можете дать мне что-нибудь в помощь?
I have instructed the militia and other Kunda personnel that you are to be provided with anything that can be spared. Unfortunately, that isn't much.
Кто знает об атаке?
Right now, just us and the militia. I don't want to create a needless panic. But be assured I will make sure that all civilians are warned in time so they can get to safety. Though if we lose this battle, nowhere on Dantooine will be safe for settlers for long.
Тогда я проверю оборону.
Mastercard key that will open all of the security doors inside Kunda. Anything that might aid you in your task, please use. Soon, all the civilians will be evacuated. So if you have any business with them, I suggest you take care of it. Whenever you are ready to finalize the defenses, talk with Zeron.
Угу. Текс. Отлично. Ну, как минимум, добьем вот эту вот. Часть. Планету. Сегодня. Надо добивать в любом случае. Блин, одного уровня-то консула не хватает для бонуса. Твою мать. Или нет, стоп. Да. Только один там что-то плюс. Плюс 2 атаки, что ли. Пассивочки. Так, это что скажет?
You heard what the administrator said. Each of us has to do what they can to aid in the defense of Kun. We'll have time to talk more when this is...
Да.
I was right about you. You are trouble, but you might just be the right sort of trouble we need. The mercenaries aren't quick to mobilize, so you have time to do what you need. Or are you ready to finalize the defense plans?
Не знаете, что я могу сделать, чтобы помочь?
We could use people handy with a blaster. Getting people to join the militia for a short stint would be good. We also got a lot of things that could use fixing. It isn't glamorous, but that type of work sometimes makes a load of difference. Just look around. Plenty to be done.
Какие вещи нужно починить?
Off the top of my head, the 3 turrets outside Kunda are on the blink. They went haywire the other day and wounded some of my men, so we took them offline. The men who were wounded by the turrets are holed up in the med lab, but our medic droid is busted, so they're healing slowly. I've had some men lay traps around Kunda, but nobody here really specializes in demolitions. I'm sure there's some gaps that could be filled. The side security door to Kunda has been malfunctioning as long as I've been here. It may be best to just seal it off lockdown so nobody gets through. We got some broken assault droids that have been collecting dust for the last 5 years. If they were working, it would help a lot with interior defense. If I had it my way, I'd recruit any citizen of Kunda that can hold a blaster. But it's hard to convince peaceful farmers to fight, maybe die for a cause.
Гляну.
We can talk about the final plans to defend Kunda.
Так.
Thanks for the help. I plan on going back to the farm shortly.
Задержись-ка. Вас не заинтересует ли вступление в ополчение Кунды?
Since you're asking me, I suppose I could. I figure I still owe you for helping me with my thief problem. Zeron has asked me several times before to join the militia. I expect he's going to be very pleased.
Конечно.
Zeron was right about the mercenaries all along. I guess my ego clouded my judgment as to...
In Soranaka me gunsoji, nekchi una bola, monchi wataton, soboda.
Ступай в ряды.
Jenish melaka wachino so impos morcha chani rika san. Wala kun biskin mu pa.
Ну хоть скидку не сделаешь. Козел. Так, ладно, смотрим. А как же открыть все защитные двери? Частное помещение нет? Не считается?
Let's go.
Взлом компьютер. Состояние турели. Турели активны и настроены на атаку дружественных и враждебных целей. В случае сигнала тревоги на базе. Изменить приоритеты целей. Враждебные цели. Дальше. Угу. Оставить в покое. Так, ты что скажешь?
Manama treto sobre barak do drone. Krisha mentru gre baba no flank tour na saganich. Grava we no ku se tabate bate.
Это не постоянная работа, это кратковременная, но опасная.
Terewana jun konata della raguno tunna. Dai rento ron kawre kare papanala ranshinga. Terache we meno totorere seni senten.
Вы можете складировать свой товар на моем корабле.
Rento ron to wakare kwe wap gerebu. Nenso telepachan korsadara nane gra delunu tacholoren. Terewana jun konata della raguno tunna. Dai rento ron kawre kare papanala ranshinga. Terache we meno totorere seni senten. Der rento ron to wakare kwe wap gerebu. Nenso telepachan korsadara nane gra delunu tacholoren. Terewana jun konata della raguno tunna.
Ищу.
Dai rento ron kawre kare papanala
Ищу.
Terache we meno totorere seni senten.
Нет, спасибо. Охреневший. Да-да-да. Перекрыть защитную. Надежно заперта.
Greetings, and may I... If you...
Пацифист. Сука.
Jedi. I've got to tell the others.
Подожди. Что ты имеешь против джедаев?
Leave me be, Jedi.
Свалил. Так, надо дроидов найти. Есть хотя бы отремонтировать. Ради экспы. И вылечить вот этих. Да. Так, сейчас зачем скажу? Все, иди спать. Опять сиди. Так, ремонтировать-то я его и сам могу. Лечебную программу.
Yeah?
Защитные дроиды неактивные. И в режим патруля. Их поодиночке, наверное, нужно... Модифицировать. Угу. Вооружение. Так. Когда вы пытались реактивировать этого дроида внутри, вы обнаружили гидроключ. На его рукояти отпечатано имя Акере. Забрать. Угу. Угу. Все тогда. Сделано. Пойдем выясним, что за хуйня. Кто-то будет за просто так у нас воевать.
You'll find little welcome here, Jedi. For your own good, I recommend you speak to Administrator Adari, quickly finish your business in Kunda, and go.
Ладно, пока не надо. Я нашла этот гидроключ. На нем ваше имя. Внутри сломанного дроида. Какие у вас объяснения? Ну, скажи. Свахи брата. Сестра свата. Вы можете расплатиться за свои преступления перед Кундой, вступив в ополчение. Джедай, смертник. Так, пойдем к этим. Бомжам.
Back again, huh? But it's nice to see you again.
Тебя не заинтересует вступление в ополчение Кунда?
I know the militia will take just about anyone. I need the credits and would like working with people who'll actually watch your back. Well, I want to think it through, but I think I might just go to Kunda and sign up. Thanks for the idea.
Nice.
Ah, the traveler has returned. I hope the Dantooine is providing suitable distraction and entertainment for you. So, what should we talk? I have no real desire to put myself in harm's way for Dantooine. They haven't exactly made the salvager's stay here pleasant.
Козёл.
Jiren says you saved him down there. Next time you should ask for a reward.
What? Who is that? You were really helpful. You aren't serious, are you? I'll assume it's a joke, because you don't look that dumb. No, I won't join any flaming militia.
Стерва.
Can I help you?
Так, только вот это, кажется, может помочь.
It's been a long time since we've had a paying job.
Нет. Ну все. Дело сделано.
Thanks for helping out the militia.
I was right about you.
Так, я кое-что сделал вокруг Кунды, чтобы помочь ее обороне.
That's good to hear. Fill me in on the details when you're ready to finalize our battle plans.
Все, поехали.
Sure. Once we're done with that, there may not be any time left before the mercenaries attack.
Да.
All right. Then we got a lot to do.
Since you are here to bolster Kunda's defense, I will hurry to the mercenary camp and delay their assault however I can.
I imagine that the mercenaries have got two goals in this whole thing. Kill me and kill the administrator. The rest of the settlers won't have courage to resist if they succeed.
Каков план?
The administrator's locked up in her office tight, which means that the mercs have to go through us and Kunda's defenses. It isn't gonna be easy. I suspect we're gonna have to fight on the inside. They've got 3 entrances they're gonna try and break in. Here's the front door, the security door on the side, and the garage door and back. We got 3 squads of militia. We can assign people to the front, back, or inside. Backside has to guard 2 entrances. The front will have to fight more people, and the inside will have to deal with any that break through. So, where do you think the first squad should be deployed?
Гаражу.
The battles that had the least dying were always led by Jedi. I'm gonna go with what you think. Where do you want the second squad? Alright, where do you want the third squad, the new recruits? Fine by me. The last question is, where do you want to go? Either the front or the back. I'll take whichever one you don't. That way both sides have leadership.
Два задних входа.
Suppose that there is more ground to cover with the two entrances. All right. I'll take the front. Once the fighting starts, you gotta stay in your area. We both have to guard our half of the battlefield. Come over to me and the mercs will just charge straight into Kunda. Thanks to you, they're gonna have a tougher job. That's about it. Now we just need to dig in and wait for the mercs to come.
Вы с людьми поговорили?
Well, I'll tell them what's there to do. I'm not much for words.
Думаю, им пригодится что-нибудь ободряющее. Может, я смогу с ними поговорить?
All right, I'll assemble the men. I hope you can speak good.
Угроза. Шанс войти в историю. Предостеречь от смерти. Напомните им, что их семьи и друзья на них рассчитывают. То, что нам предстоит, опасно, но важно. Важно для друзей и семьи. Враги хотят отобрать у вас все, что имеет ценность. И нам придется целиком посвятить себя тому, чтобы остановить их. Так что оглядитесь. Вот за что мы и боремся. Каждому из нас необходимо привыкнуть прикрывать другого. Мы сможем победить, если будем работать в команде.
You're much better with words than me. I think it'll really help. Let's get ready for the mercenaries. If we fall here, all of Dantooine falls with us.
Ну, даже половину не возбудил.
They're mobilizing the militia. Looks like a lot of activity down there.
They've been warned. It won't be of any use. The plan doesn't change. Captains, prepare your men. Their leader, Administrator Tarina, must not survive the battle. Everything else is secondary to that objective.
Пил. Так, визас. И очки возьму. О, ничего себе, она сразу светлая стала. По 3. Хотя внимательность нужна ему. Хотя бы на десяточку все раскачать ему. Из основных умений. Но у него, в принципе, вот это еще. А, это не то. Вот это вот у него есть. Так, длительность. Вот. Взрывчатка, значит. Вот это, наверное. Флекс, ловкость, защита. Это. И вот это. 1.12. Давай-ка пока вот это. Ну все. В принципе, насрать, что они будут делать. Так, светового меча. Ладно. Когда и выберем тоже вот это. У нас сжигал свою ману. Так, она там пользуется.
Soon we shall know. You are no match for us.
Ну, это легче легкого.
A weakness is revealed. A weakness is revealed.
We've lost too many soldiers. Fall back inside.
Да? Когда успели?
So you're the Jedi. I take it you are responsible for the surprises we've had during this battle. Stand aside. Our quarrel is with a distinguished administrator. This isn't your problem.
Я не позволю тебе убить ее.
Then you've allied with these flaming settlers. The galaxy doesn't tolerate weakness. I was trained at Malak's academy. Your tricks won't work on me. You're just another dead Jedi to me.
Sorry I was held up, but it looks like I've arrived in time to pull you out of your predicament.
Kill them all.
Это хуйню какой-то занимался. Сказал, что отвлечешь, а что-то эффекта 0.
Thank you so much for your aid. You can be sure that Dantooine will not forget how the Jedi protected us from this threat.
Рада была помочь. Блять. Серьезно? Ну серьезно. Самый ответственный момент. Ладно, не ответственный. Автосейв-то хоть был какой-нибудь?
So you're the Jedi.
Пойдет.
I take it you are responsible for the surprises we've had during this battle. Stand aside.
Да, блять, хорош. Да-да-да. Отвечаем так, как бы ответил Джедай. В надежде, что придется пиздиться на мечах. Все во имя резни. Резня во имя добра.
Thank you so much for your aid. You can be sure that Dontu... We are a humble community, and this conflict has greatly diminished our resources. I hope this reward will be sufficient.
Я возьму. Не буду сопротивляться. Этого хватит.
Thank you again, brave Jedi. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have much work to do.
Заправлять корабль, всякое такое.
Kunda is safe in no small part due to you. I feel certain that the administrator wouldn't have made it without your assistance. I may have misjudged you. In any case, I am free to talk about whatever you wish.
Где все джедаи?
There are a few of us left, but I do not even know if the others still live. We may be the last. We've been forced to divide our forces and retreat to places which will be difficult for our enemies to detect and attack.
Где эти джедаи? Другие джедаи.
We have chosen to hide our presences from each other, so that the discovery of one will not endanger the others.
Но как вы выходите на связь друг с другом?
We cannot. And we have resolved not to until we have found where the Sith are striking from. But even as our numbers thin, there is still no trace of them. We had hoped to outmaneuver them. By letting them believe themselves victorious, we thought they would become bold and step from the shadows.
И что потом?
Then, all of us who remained vowed to meet here on Dantooine. From here, we can plan a course of action and carry the battle to them. But so far, they remain in hiding, and Jedi continue to vanish and die. You have more questions for me?
Что случилось с джедаями?
We are at war, but it is unlike any war we have fought before. We have yet to even meet our attackers in battle. Somehow our enemy is targeting us through the Force, striking, then retreating to the shadows. The gathering of any Jedi seems to attract them like a beacon. So it was necessary to divide our forces and conceal ourselves for a time until we could learn more of this threat.
Зачем вы пришли на Дантуин?
Great tragedies, old battlegrounds. Places of suffering all leave wounds on the galaxy and in the Force. In such places the deaths of so many echo. So much so that it is difficult to center oneself. By coming here, those echoes serve to mask my presence, allowing me to investigate the ruins and try to find some clues as to who our attackers are.
Раз вы можете скрывать свое присутствие здесь, не могут ли другие джедаи?
The Miraluka world of KotOR taught us a terrible lesson. Many Jedi gathered there in an attempt to use the Force to find the location of the enemy. Now the planet is no more. Master Zar, Master Dorak, and many more perished there, and we do not know why or how. But all life on the planet ceased to exist. I was not on KotOR when it was destroyed, but now that it is dead, it has left its echo, like Dantooine. It was after KotOR that the few of us left realized that wherever we gathered, we were placing others in danger, not just Jedi. You have more questions?
Я хочу знать, почему вы прогнали меня из Ордена.
Because you defied the Council and followed Revan to war. And from that war came another. Do you know how many worlds were destroyed in those wars? Dantooine, Telos, Sirocco? Do you see now why we counseled caution instead of action? You were the only one to come back and face judgment. But that was because you had lost your connection to the Force. Another casualty war. No doubt you still blame us for your exile. I had hoped your isolation would give you time to reflect on what had happened, what you had done. But I see it as not. You have more questions for me?
На исходе суда надо мной вы с другими магистрами сказали, что со мной что-то было. Что?
You have seen the end of your trial. Perhaps you would like to explain how you came to this knowledge.
Это не имеет значения. Если вы знаете, скажите мне.
That was intended only for the Jedi Council. If what remains of the Council chooses to tell you, then I will abide by their decision and its consequences.
Вы не думали, что у меня есть право знать?
There is little I can tell you. Master KotOR felt something had happened to you in the war, but all he had was suspicions, not truths. And KotOR was too close to you in any event. He, too, felt the call of war and took to battle more than a Jedi should. His speculations would not help you now, but enough of this. It is knowledge for the Council alone until they choose to reveal it. You have more questions for me?
Ситхи раскрылись?
Have they? I've seen no evidence of them upon Dantooine. Only murderers and raiders.
Они существуют, они уже напали на меня.
Why would they attack you? You are no Jedi. You cannot feel the Force.
Я не знаю, они считают меня джедаем.
For some reason, I believe you. Still, I am curious as to how they would know to find you. Your trial was not public knowledge. Regardless, these Sith have struck, and you survived. This is more knowledge than I had before. And that means the Jedi may gather. If you can find others, or find some trace of the Sith threat, then we shall gather here on Dantooine. And from there we may decide what can be done. You have more questions for me?
Вы знаете что-нибудь об узах силы и как их оборвать?
Force bonds? Yes. It is the bond that grows between master and student. Are you saying you have bonded with another?
Да, и эта связь опасна для жизни.
Such bonds normally grant strength to both, but not to such a degree. Are you certain? Perhaps it is merely what you believe. Still, your ability to form such connections, to influence others, was always a subject of discussion, even when you were a student here. Perhaps it is a punishment of a sort. But a bond that ties two lives together, such bonds do not seem natural to me. And with your loss of connection to the Force, it seems such a connection would be impossible.
Но я возобновил свою связь с силой.
Perhaps it is Dantooine, but I do not feel such from you. I feel nothing but what I felt in the Council Judgment Chamber on Coruscant so long ago. Still, you and your connections were often a subject of debate in the Council. It is possible that returning to known space, journeying with others, has caused the Force to stir within you again. You have more questions for me?
Все.
I suppose there is something I should show you that will keep you alive long enough to prove useful. When you are facing a long campaign, you need to be more conservative with how you use your Force energy. This form gives you increased Force affinity. In simple terms, it helps you to quickly regenerate Force energy in the middle of a fight.
Прикольно.
I don't know how you learned that so quickly. Still, your form is sloppy. Keep practicing to tighten it up and you'll be fine.
О, световой меч. Так, это именно форма. О, найс. Кстати, крик это темная? Да, это темная. Пум-пум. Мы раскачиваем защиту тогда. О, неплохо. Пойдет. Да, вот это я, конечно, и зря. Зачем они разделили на 2? Модифицированный. Модифицированный. Будет пока так бегать. Оп, лут. Мантия серого джедая. Понятно. Ерунда. Смотрел недавно ролик как раз на тему вот... Да, блять. На тему того, что... Как ее зовут? Как ее еще зовут? Митросурик ее зовут, но вот по-другому называют. Короче. Суть была в том, что... Она так и не возобновила, скажем так, связь с силой на протяжении, точнее, до конца игры. А то, что мы используем силу, это только за счет того, что есть связь с Крей. И по сути мы высасываем силу из Крей. И тем самым пользуемся ей. И вот сейчас как раз Врук немного прояснил эту ситуацию. Он как раз и говорит, что не видит в нас никакой связи силы, ни восстановления, ничего. Это то же самое, что и было тогда на совете. Просто пустота.
Diagnostic? For some reason, I cannot fire. Obvious statement. This was not anticipated. I am attempting to access my weapon systems, and I cannot. Alarmed embarrassment. If this gets back to the other units, we will be decommissioned.
Да-да-да, блин. Меня-то они атакуют.
A weakness is revealed. Systems failing, master. Systems failing, master.
A weakness is revealed.
Systems failing, master.
Да, это уже не надо. Ладно, насрать на позак. С лением заниматься.
What do you mean, Pazak? What, again? This is Ronto Scrag. What house rule says I have to go first?
Опять это Джедай.
I'm still not convinced you aren't cheating.
Warning, if you draw another ±1 card, I will enact assassination protocols.
This droid is cleaning me out.
Во что вы играете?
Pazak. Well, I'm playing. It's cheating. Whatever, cheater.
А я могу сыграть?
Sure, but I don't have any more credits to bet, so it's Republic Senate rules.
Я в деле. Неважно. Ладно. Блять. Да иди ты нахуй.
Well, check it again. It can't be anything else. Just check the damn connector. I don't trust the diagnostics any more than I trust you. Because I don't like droids. They break. In the head. Well, whatever you call that thing on your head. Yeah, well, if I'm mean to you, it's because I care.
Statement. My memory core has suffered some damage. Statement. Yet somehow, a gap in my circuits makes me feel As if I should remember you. Statement. This is all the more important since during my routine inspection of all potential escape routes from this vessel, I made an interesting discovery. Observation. The navicomputer is voice-locked. As a consequence, you are now responsible for course corrections and astrogation. Statement. That is indeed a great burden. It also raises many questions. Query. Why would someone lock the navicomputer? Answer. Presumably to hide where one has been. Statement. I believe you've been somewhere. Somewhere you wish to keep hidden.
Так, слишком глубоко копнул. Так, ну и что? На Наршада или на Андерон? Я бы, конечно, пошел на Андерон. Забрать Мандалора. Чтобы его квест тоже выполнить. Да, он плюс-минус не слишком длинный. В отличие от Наршада. Ну, наверное, на Андерона полетим завтра. Да. На этом, собственно, и остановимся. Хватит. Дантуин закрыт как минимум. И это уже хорошо. За сегодня. Так, ладно. Перекатываемся, наверное. Я не знаю. Да перекатываемся в РДР.